Next bout we've got up here, which sees Oliver Simpson of England take on Kurt Walker of Ireland. We had some great battles during the London 2012 Olympics. You look back to Katie Taylor against Tasha Jonas, which the Irishwoman won, of course, on her way to Olympic gold. She will actually be in Yerevan, if she's not here already, to pick up an award at tomorrow night's awards ceremony. Four-time AIBA world champion. Oliver Simpson beating Cengiz Onat of Turkey in his last bout. There's also Luke Campbell against John Joe Nevin in their final, which saw Campbell win gold. Kurt Walker representing Ireland in the blue corner. It can always be a little bit special, this. Samuel Kistahuri from France is the one who's running closest there. Other than that, he's been in relative control of most of the bouts he's had so far this week. Ian Clark Bautista of the Philippines, who he beat by a 7-point margin in the last round, was a President's Cup silver medalist. But Cengiz Onat of Turkey was a Junior World Championship silver medalist, so they both got rid of good opposition in the last round. They touched gloves before the start of these three-minute rounds, as a number of the Irish team sat behind me, here to cheer their man on. Walker considerably, or quite considerably, the taller of the two, both with an orthodox stance. And the call from behind me is for Walker to wait for Simpson to try and draw that lead and catch him on the way in, possibly. He does have that height and reach advantage. Trying to establish that jab, maybe. Very cagey, this, at the moment. Left hand could have scored there from Simpson on the inside. Again, Simpson trying to get in a little bit closer. He does wave that lead left hand. Walker is always on the move, as if he's about to snap it out at any second. Both of these two boxers bouncing on the balls of their feet. There's a lot of energy being expended in there, even though there aren't all that many meaningful punches being thrown. Again, Simpson trying to get in close, but when he does, Walker does seem able to catch him with a single shot when he's trying to work his way through to the inside. Walker, the one Irish fighter through to the semi-final stage. That was a good left to the body there from Simpson. Two English fighters who were in action this morning, both lost. Daniel Williams at heavyweight, Josh Kelly at light welterweight. Huey Lewis Fury is in action later in the super heavyweights. Everybody who fights today, of course, is guaranteed a bronze medal. Flurry of punches from Simpson again, as he managed to get into range and avoid catching that left-hand lead on the way in. But that was a good combination again from the Englishman. Now, how have the judges scored this as we reach the end of round one? 4-3 to Oliver Simpson is the verdict. Well, those 3 threes for Walker will be the scores that were selected for him. There was a 7 in there. I saw briefly on the top line for Simpson. That 7 won't have played a part in the overall scoring. As he tries to get to the inside there, Simpson, Walker just drops a short right hand right onto the middle of his face as he tries to come in. So they hold those gloves up high. Westing gloves, 10 ounces. So just the 1 point down at the moment, the Irishman. This is tight, as we thought it might well be. Lead left hand for Walker, moving all over the place. He always looks as though he's just poised to throw that left hand. He skips into range and then skips back out again, looking to feint with the feet. Every now and again, Walker. Although it's not strictly a feint, it's just a move forward, followed by a swift back pedal. Simpson again trying to get in close, which is what he needs to do, really, to score points. He looks a tidy, compact boxer, Oliver Simpson. He's up against a tall flyweight here. That was good, crisp work again there from Simpson, though. Throws 2 or 3 shots to the body, but he dropped his elbows nicely there, Walker. Being the height he is, you'd imagine that he may well be a little bit vulnerable to the body. Getting those elbows down in time to catch the punches of a shorter boxer as he gets in and out nicely there, Simpson. Got 2 or 3 punches away and then just swayed out of the way. Vociferous support for Walker from the Irish team behind me. We'll have to see if that's been translated into points by the end of this round, but there's been some intelligent boxing from Simpson. Walker trying to cut off the ring as much as he can for Simpson, trying to back him into one of those corners, as he has done now. Well, the end of round 2, and that has gone 5-2 in the Englishman's favour, so Simpson now 9-5 ahead. It's the 7-7 and the 5 that will score for Simpson there, those 2 threes. So 9-5 at the end of the second round. Actually, it would have been the 7, a 5 and a 3 that would have scored for Simpson in that round, the 3 selected scores. I was bound to make a mistake in my calculations at some point, I suppose. So he's really got it all to do in this final round, Walker. And this may well play into Simpson's hands. Already seen Javier Cintron of Puerto Rico make it through to the flyweight final. Walker trying to apply some pressure here to Simpson, but he's calm in defence. He's putting Simpson under as much pressure as he can, but the guard again is tight, taking most of those on the gloves or on the forearms. He's putting in a lot of effort here, Walker. Be interesting to see how long he can sustain this for. Over a minute into the final round, he needs to keep the work rate and the tempo up as high as he possibly can. Well, he is without doubt the aggressor here, Walker, but I'm not sure how much of an impact this onslaught is having, really. Simpson isn't having an enormous amount of trouble with it. Moving around the ring. Four points is a big deficit to claw back in a final round. Well, that was a scoring punch as Simpson was trying to retreat. He was caught with the right hand. Well, this is a tremendous effort by Walker. 3 minutes is a long time to sustain this kind of salvo, and he's doing it well, and maybe that left hand got through as well. This could be tight into the last 30 seconds. Simpson throwing a couple of punches there himself, maybe thinks that he needs to land one more to be absolutely sure here. They'll be aware of the scores between rounds. The judges won't know, the referee won't know, the corners do know. And at the bell, the two fighters embrace, and I don't think either one is sure. He had a 4-point lead going into the final round, Oliver Simpson. And we'll just have to wait and see how that final 3 minutes was interpreted by those 5 judges ringside. It would be a tremendous comeback by Walker if he's managed to turn it around. And he couldn't have done any more. Simpson doesn't look particularly out of breath. He's blowing a little bit harder there, Walker. He's pacing around a little bit nervously as well. Which way has it gone?
The winner is in the red corner.
And it is Simpson. He did get some points back in that final round there, Walker. He won it 7-5, but it wasn't quite enough. So 14-12 to Oliver Simpson in the end, and he really had to survive an onslaught in that final round. 10 points given to both fighters by one judge, 9 by another. So that testifies to the amount of leather that was being thrown in there. 14-12.